So coming up, let us. These are these are going to be the ones that are in the winners bracket as opposed to the losers bracket on stream, since I haven't actually mentioned these at all. Later on today, we are going to be having UK versus France at the time that you are seeing on there, which is 2,000 hours into the day.
That's a long time into today. I don't know if I'm going to be awake by then.
I'm just surprised at the timing, because I love the difference between it, because scheduling for a tourney like this is so difficult for everyone involved. Because I mean, just look at that. You have July 10th. There's a match going on at 8 p.m. UTC. July 11th, 6 a.m. Then it goes back to 8 p.m. and then 8 p.m. the next day. One of these things is not
so
like
many people on completely different sides of the globe, and even like casters and coordinators, and of course Amma, who's always here doing his thing, which is crazy. But like, that's a lot of people to try and get all in the same place at once.
Even if he does not want me to, shout out to Amma for hosting these streams, by the way, because all of these streams are hosted by Amma himself, which means that sometimes he just straight up does not sleep for like 2 days, so that he can try and host all of the streams. So, big up Amanatsu, that's what we need. Okay, so out of the 2 flags, Logan, you never actually made your decision. Who are you wanting to be
red,
biased
white,
towards
and blue cross type one at the top there? That's not
the match we're looking at. This does not help us.
Oh no. Yeah, I'll still go with that one though. That one's
you can try and go with that one, but I don't think it's quite what we need.
Oh, it changed. The blue and white one.
That's Finland.
Yep, I'm going with that.
Finland isn't in this match. Logan, I don't think you know where you are.
I'm at my house right now, sitting in front of my.
That's not what I meant. So this is wide Sweden. This is what we're saying here. Wide Sweden. Okay, I don't actually know what maps wide Sweden are going to pick here. I'll be honest. Because I feel like they're better at accuracy than Denmark, so I sort of think they're going to lean in that area. But I think they also have a more stacked team just in general. So I'm not fully sure.
Chat really do be going wide, though.
I look away for a second. and it happens every single time. Look at the chat on the left! Look at it! Oh, he rolled a 33 again! Oh, wait! They rolled less! His test roll worked. Oh, and Kanium trying to cheat the system. Either way, still managing to get that roll off, which means they're gonna get the first ban coming in here. Ban, and a pick. I do find it interesting, which is how this tournament works in terms of picking after every single match. It's just interesting to see teams try and actually work out what they want to do while they're playing.
Right.
Because normally it's just like, right, I'm set, we're doing this, then that, then that. Everyone knows, you sort of like work through in a list, but now it's just sort of, you don't know after every time. You could be switching out, could be staying in, whatever.
I guess it kind of makes sense because then you can see how the current like picks for your first song are playing, or if they're having any trouble, and then you can switch out and pick a song that will work for the other players as well.
It allows teams to actually like strategize somewhat, which is something I find interesting. Because I mean, if we're playing some of the maps, if say they picked whatchamacallit, if they picked like not 115, but they picked say Walkie Torpedo or something, and they see that Denmark, for example, isn't doing well on like accuracy or something, but they're keeping a high combo, then they could then go and start picking accuracy maps instead or something like that. just to try and fight it off. But oh god, the golfers! I can't ignore it. I'm trying so hard, but it's just there.
It's just he's just vibing.
No, we saw 115 get banned.
No, unfortunate. All my
Denmark.
childhood memories are
Denmark,
ruined.
why? Logan's childhood memories that he definitely has and is not trying to steal from me. Oh.
Childhood memories from a couple weeks ago when I played Pavlov on the zombies map.
I'm incredibly unhappy every time anyone bans that. Just for the rest of losers around. Which is only like the next match, but still.
Do you think Sweden would have the advantage on a tech map like Dying Light since they have players like Small Fox and Rog? Or do you think they're going to avoid tech?
I'm not actually sure. I think they're in general better as far as like the team goes in general. Like it's just their players are better at the game, but at the same time they don't have anyone like ultra specialized. But I also think Denmark's in the same boat, so I don't really think either of them have any like major advantage on tech or accuracy or anything.
Right.
The only thing I do know, which is from people in Denmark's words and not mine, is that the people from Denmark are also not good at accuracy.
And they are going for the ack pick with Tappy Tappy.
Yeah, wait. Hold on, wait, who's picking that?
Denmark.
What? What?
They might be thinking that, well, I mean, accuracy in general, even if your team doesn't have the highest if you're not confident against the other team, it has the best chance of like the other team maybe making a mistake, dropping a note, and ruining
I think
their
they're somewhat
score.
testing the waters here.
Yeah, it does make sense to see like what picks come out for each team.
They get to see, but it's like I know that they aren't the best accuracy, and they even in their like team reveal trailer thing from the other day, they actually even mock the fact that they don't have good accuracy in the Chicken Little segment of their roster reveal. So we'll have to see.
We will indeed see.
Okay. They're going to be playing with Incanium, Flo, Bits, and Jonas. I don't know. I don't know who on their team is like actually good at accuracy.
I don't either.
Oh dear. See, the problem with some of these things is a lot of teams are bringing out players which like either haven't been in the tournament scene generally before because they just stick to themselves, or people who are like good at accuracy or really good at speed or something like that, but fly under the radar because they're not constantly setting like #1 scores like everywhere. Because I mean, a good example is someone like Pandita in accuracy, where he's getting close to actually being able to rival SFK in terms of accuracy. He's still got a long way to go, but he's getting closer by the day. But he's still a very unknown player.
Very much so. His scores have been slowly just increasing and just being insane, because I know I used to snipe a lot of the trending songs, and then he started showing up on all of them. So what's going on here? And then getting through the entire act campaign, obviously, it's a big accomplishment for anyone, but absolutely dominating those leaderboards as well. Besides SFK, that is.
You never know. Maybe they're gonna pull out some random player from somewhere who has. They're just gonna like 99.8 the map. They're gonna go full on Osu air. I don't know what they're gonna pick after Tappy Tappy. I genuinely don't. I'm sort of thinking that Denmark aren't gonna go for Dying Light.
I wouldn't imagine, yeah.
I'm sort of leaning towards Sweden actually picking it, to be honest.
I wouldn't be surprised if they picked it, because they do have better better tech players in my opinion, but tech is always a bit of a risk for anyone unless you're the US and you just have specialized players for everything.
Wait, hold on. Who actually banned what here?
Sweden banned the map up there in the upper.
Because I was just thinking, Denmark banned 115 because this might actually present an opportunity to Sweden because they've seen that the stream map has been banned immediately. So I'm finding it quite interesting, to be honest, that Sweden is scared of accuracy despite, I believe, having far better accuracy than average hack than Denmark. But Denmark is banning speed, which is the opposite way round to what I thought would happen, to be honest. But we'll see. And Kane, I'm actually asking as well, they want to check if they can call tracking if someone in their team falls unconscious.
Always a good question, you know. The answer is no, but
the answer's a solid no because it's not a hardware issue.
It's a human hardware issue, though. It's almost there. We are jamming out right now. Are you guys? I was gonna ask if chat's jamming, but it looks like they are.
Oh my god.
You jamming, bro?
Oh dear, there's so many. This is what happens. I think this is great. This is none of these are bots, by the way. This is just what happens when you have 267 people watching a tournament and one person spams emotes. And then it proceeds to fall into emote spam, an amount of it. It seems that Sweden has now decided their roster for the first map as well, which is going to be Clow, Duffer, Wixie, and Small Fox. I don't think I have ever seen Wixie play in my life. So this is going to be interesting. I've seen all three of the other players, but... Alright, let's get out that support. Who's going Sweden, who's going Denmark? Which way y'all going?
Let's go.
We need to get some support in chat. Come on!
Yeah. Can't say no, unfortunately.
I need to see it. There's nobody in there. Flags exist. Sweden, there we go. Go Denmark and Sweden immediately, and Poland apparently.
All right, we have the game. It is on screen, and the players are getting ready to play the game. It looks like Small Fox and Doofa are still wide, but that's perfectly fine. I don't have anything against that.
Thank you for informing me that it was on screen because my stream actually froze and I did not know that it was on stream.
Speedboat.
Let's go.
What actually was the average accuracy? Oh. I'm even more surprised that Sweden's banned a knack map. It's currently... Okay, in the qualifiers, the average AC of Sweden was 94.76, and the average accuracy of Denmark was 94.07. So that's an amount. That's almost 70%. It's actually 69%, which is nice.
Nice.
But yeah, that's a massive, massive difference. And we have... I'm very surprised that the QR codes aren't stretched.
Can you read QR codes?
Can I read QR codes?
Do you know can you translate what we're seeing for us?
No.
Unfortunately. Oh, well, looks like we're going right into the map here.
It seems Duffer's stream has lost even more quality since the warm-up.
Very, very good bitrate, very good resolution.
I'm glad that Bits, at the very least, has good bitrate. Wait, hold on, is Wixie's stream wide as well, or is that just the default camera looking weird?
I think it's just a camera. I'm gonna fall asleep.
Logan's falling asleep. Oh no. You can't fall asleep just because it's an accuracy map. That's not how it works. You're the caster.
I'm looking right at the notes right now, and they are being hit by the players. I will mention early on that everyone does have a full combo.
Okay, you have mentioned it early on. Congratulations.
But yeah, overall pretty close. Both holding 97s.
Logan, would you like to announce Duffer's accuracy to me?
I mean, according to the plugin, we got a
Oh, you can read it.
96.61.
I'm glad that we can actually see it now.
What's his heart rate though?
I don't know. It says 710, and I know that's not the heart rate, but it's 710 now. That average accuracy. See, this is why I'm confused, right? Because just looking at the accuracy now, you can see that massive difference. It's exactly about the same as the warm-up, to be honest.
Right.
It's about that 70%. But
Cloud's way up there as well with the
yeah, Cloud's up
97.8.
almost a 98. Wixie on a 97.5.
Oh, Bits with the miss, couple notes back.
Oh.
That's dragging their score there.
Well, I think they were
Score
still
down.
massively behind anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's just gonna
That's-
throw it even more.
Yeah, just take it down.
That bar is bouncing between the far left and the middle. It is just so sensitive. Oh, I understand now. I understand. Okay, so the reason that Small Fox and Duffer are wide, it's sort of like CSGO, if anyone's played that, where they stretch the resolution to make the hitboxes bigger. Or at least appear bigger to the player. That's definitely what they're doing. They're just making it easier to act because there's a big block. See, they've got the power of that on their side.
Bits with 2 misses now, all the way down at barely a 95, which is not looking good for Denmark.
Now, what? How has this happened?
That's gonna, even with some insane scores from the other players, if they're to pull out.
I don't think there's any.
I don't think they can
currently.
save them.
I think the only way they could have won that is if somehow Sweden managed to miss multiple times.
Sweden pulling out with the team full combo though.
Oh, and that's just that bar making it so clear and nice and easy. The 10k point difference, just a bit over.
About
That's, to be honest, that's closer than I thought.
ahead.
I still expected that to be like a bigger difference. Even with the 2 misses, it's like they basically had 397s on Sweden. Duffer actually being the lowest, 96.13. But they were also quite close to 97s as well on Denmark, with a 96.8 and a 96.9. So
Yeah, if Bits for some reason had a 97, it would have been really close.
if Bits had a 99,
Yeah.
if Bits had a 100% accuracy, I reckon he could have won. Right, what do you think they're gonna pick next? What is your idea here?
Is it whose pick is it? Sweden?
This will be Denmark's pick.
Oh, they pick
Because-
again.
Yeah, because they lost.
Okay, so loser picks. Got it. I don't think they're going with tech, so any of the balanced maps, I would say, are
I
up
believe
for
it's their
grabs.
pick. I might be wrong here because
I don't know how picks work.
I keep getting confused with how picks work, and I think I know how it works, then I don't. I'm not very good at existing. It's not my strong suit. However, I'm pretty sure they're picking because they're losing, and if they're not, it's still gonna be. I'm thinking that it's just gonna be a stream map if anything comes out of this. I'm thinking Dying Light is probably just gonna be like a panic pick to try and see if they can throw either team off.
I
So I feel
definitely
like-
like to see it, but that's because I'm biased
Yeah,
to tech maps. And
I
they're
feel like that's
interesting.
probably like a middle ground for both teams. I think that's probably the most fair map that's in this pool. Because just in general, just because it's a tech map, it makes it so much easier to miss. Which just means that even if you're not as good at accuracy, if you can hold that combo going big boy style, and even if you miss like 2 less notes, that can then even the score if they have like really good accuracy. So
I believe it is Sweden's pick based off of the thing that the flowchart that I'm looking at. It goes winner of dice roll chooses ban. Loser ban.
No, it is Sweden pick.
Yep.
Walkie torpedo.
So the loser or winner of the round has nothing to do with the picks. It's
I'll be honest here.
Rolls.
I don't really think it matters what Sweden picks, because I think they pretty much have an advantage in all of them. So I feel like it's more just what their players feel most comfortable with.
Right.
If anything. I don't think they're picking to Denmark's, like, weak point in any real regard. I feel like they're just picking to their strong suits. Okay, and I think they're just going to decide on players, and then that will be the second map coming into here.
Pog dude coming out from Sweden for the second map. But Denmark has Flo and Canium, Bits, and Jonas, and then Sweden has Bez, Small Fox, Clow, and Pog dude.
Duffer sending a message to chat. He's ready. He's throwing that in there. And Canium is taking the opposite approach.
Canium hates us.
Uh-oh. Okay, so we now have a villains and well, heroes, I guess. So we have Denmark now being the antagonist of the World Cup. And Canium has declared them as such.
I don't know if Rog knows he's playing. Oh, there he goes. He figured it out.
Is there any actual benefit to that? Because I see that happening with quite a few players where they stand like directly at the front of the platform, and I can't think of any benefit to it other than not having a platform beneath you when you're playing, as in like not in your peripheral vision.
Right. I don't know. If I'm not over the feet, I feel very uncomfortable, even though it adjusts automatically for your distance. But
yeah, when you spawn in, it just readjusts it anyway. But it's like, I don't know. Well, maybe he's like you and he has trouble seeing, so he stood right up close to it so he can read it.
He's trying to find the mod menu.
Oh, Jonas is going in with his game is representing his current feelings. He was just staring at that hex sign. Okay.
It could be a slight effect to the spawn distance since you're slightly closer to where the notes are spawning. I know once you get very far out, like it does get closer, but
well, when you're actually in game, when you're in game, if you move forward and backwards, it doesn't actually change anything. If you
someone like was using PlaySpace Mover and moving forward, and eventually you will catch up with where the notes spawn.
Well, PlaySpace Mover works, but if you actually walk forwards and backwards while you're playing or anything like that, it does not change the spawn distance.
Why would PlaySpace Mover be different?
I think it's because it just drags you like you're still in place, because you basically like crawl towards it. You fly over there. I don't know. I think it functions differently just because of how it actually is, but...
Huh. I would just assume that the headset offset would be the same.
Anyway, coming into this bit here.
They are playing the game now.
That is bouncing left and right. Holy crap. Look at the accuracy meter go. I think currently it's looking like Denmark's falling slightly behind on this accuracy here, but it's only by about 10-ish%, just because both the team's accuracy is going down as this map's starting to speed up a slight bit from the previous section. Stacks coming in, accuracy dropping even further, but so is the difference in accuracy as well. And they're settling almost at a 0.5 difference. Holy, look at it go! Look at it go!
Very, very close right now. No misses from anyone. I'm checking just to see if anyone will drop a note here, but They're pretty much neck to neck. As I say that, Incanium gets a miss, and so does Flo. Oh, so does Bez. So does Rob.
Ooh.
Oh, people missing. And
missing
Denmark
no way.
taking the lead here. Oh, slightly.
Yeah, they've actually got currently about 0.2% up on the accuracy, which is going to be just. I think in general there's counters based off of the score instead of accuracy, so we will see it bouncing around a fair amount. But with the stream sync, this should work pretty much perfectly. Unless it's got a slight delay, like ignoring stream sync or whatever. But
Right.
the accuracy, though, that speaks for itself. That does not need to be.
Denmark's
changed.
stack is slightly higher coming into this break section where it has the time to catch up.
Yeah, currently about a 9k difference in points as well. Currently with 2 players holding an FC on both teams right now. The other players with, I think Bez missed as well in that section, just before that section came about.
Yeah, all the way down to a 92.6 right now, which is fairly low compared to the rest of the players.
Speaking of that, though, currently Clown Small Fox being the backbone of their team, holding a 95.7 and 95.4. So, oh, that counter's bouncing about. I think this is currently down to Cloud and Small Fox, because as it is, the Denmark team's keeping themselves up very effectively. Oh, and Cloud missing. There we go. Cloud misses, and it immediately zooms over to Denmark. That 0.2 difference straight away. Okay.
Cranium dropping there.
Yeah, Denmark needs to keep up that consistency between their players like they were showing for the rest of the match, because if they don't, then that's just going to be some of the players on Sweden carrying them through. I'm pretty sure Rogue's going to be fairly consistent. I don't think he's going to be the best at accuracy on their team, but he's mainly there to just hold the combo and get those points down.
For sure. With only one miss, he's being fairly consistent with his 94.
Ooh. And coming towards the end of the song here, it has fallen into the favor of Sweden.
Oh
and
no,
and
tracking?
Wait, he missed because of tracking!
Tracking?
Wait!
They might call tracking
here.
here.
A tracking reset?
Saw him shake that left saber there.
This is going to be the first tracking reset I've witnessed if this goes through, because that was very, very, very clearly that his saber just did not want to exist. He wasn't even, like, swinging it. It just vanished. Sad tracking. Oh, no.
Even with that, him dropping those notes there, they're very close.
I think that is completely, like, of all times to lose tracking, I think that is the best possible time he could have lost tracking. Because they were about to lose the match if they, anyway. But if that, because that was definitely his saber just vanishing, they have a chance to reset there. And if they take that chance, there's definitely a chance now that we can see them taking this round, really, this match point. Denmark is indeed calling tracking.
I think if Incanium can hold a higher accuracy percentage, they might be able to take this round. But Bez did miss a lot, and that's what's mainly bringing down Sweden's score from being somewhere around a 95. So the average team accuracy when it comes to the players who didn't miss a lot is much higher on Sweden than it is on Denmark.
Oh, that's got, you gotta hate it, but at the same time, it's definitely given them a chance. I think as well, I'm not sure if the actual stamina on either of these teams right now, because I'm not really sure how well these players stand up. I'd imagine Small Fox is probably okay, given that he's around top 13 area, as you mentioned earlier. But the other players coming into here, I'm really not sure of the stamina on people like Clow and Bez. I think Rock Dude's probably okay as well, because of his challenge map plays, where he's doing like maybe 6-7 minute advanced stream maps and whatever, high BPM streams, where he's completely comfortable with that. But I don't know between these players who's going to be falling down to that. Because if we have a full spread of like, because this is a best of 7, well, best of 5. It's a best of something. It's a best of something. 5. There we go. I did it. I got the numbers.
The
We're not
numbers,
good at numbers here.
no.
But either way, if they actually do all 5 of those matches, now technically adding up to 6 as far as playing them goes, that can
Wait a second.
definitely be harmful.
Best of 5, but there's 6 matches.
Well, I mean, technically.
How does that work?
This is a resets. That's how it works.
It's not possible. It's best of 5. You can't have 6 matches.
It's a best of 5. Jonas is now facing the wrong way. He is angry at the wall. Don't know why. But he's doing something. Uncanium has numbers above his thing. Small Fox is jamming.
And we're going back into it.
The only thing here is this also does give the Swedish team a chance to actually catch up. Because as we saw in that previous round, Bez missed about like 2, maybe 3 notes. I'm not really sure how much.
I think Bez was almost on like a 5 miss run.
Yeah, and those misses definitely causing him to fall down quite a lot there. So this might actually be less even than we previously thought, depending on how much Denmark manages to actually come back from it. They've definitely shown that they can hold their own, but will it be enough?
See the act difference here, even with the scores bouncing back and forth. If you're paying attention to this, oh, never mind. It's starting to.
This is more. Well, to be honest, this is about as like similar as it was last time as well. Yeah. Rock Dude already missing there actually.
Yeah, with that miss.
Blitz already missed previously as well, but he has got his combo back up, so he is more comfortable. But then he misses again. Uh-oh. No. Canium missing as well. Flo missing. Jonas missing. Everyone on Denmark having trouble to read up these, like reading these patterns.
That hurt a lot.
Rog missing again, but that Sweden is just throwing their consistency at Denmark, and Denmark cannot take it at the moment. They're going to need a miracle to be able to catch up to this one.
Even if they do, I don't think with this many misses on their team that they'll be able to catch up to the previous scores, which are still saved.
Yeah, as it is, this is going to be... Denmark are fully in the hands of Sweden. Because if they can somehow manage to catch up to their previous score and beat it by, like, 10k points, then they have a chance of winning, but... As it is, if they want, Sweden could sit down right now and just vibe. Uh-oh. Rog missing previously going to that section as well. Everyone on Team Denmark managing to get their way back up, but this is where the song's going to pick up again just now as well.
And Sweden...
Oh!
Incanium missing? Which is...
Incanium's mindset has gone. His mindset has gone just there. You saw him swing the wrong way on about 3 sliders and a double, taking his misses up to 9. He is definitely not happy, but there is not much he can do about it. See, one of the things as well here is that if they were playing in a solo tourney right now, and something like that happened on Incanium's end, you would quite a lot of the time see the players just like relaxing and just saying, screw it, I'm just going to sit out for the rest of the round and then be ready for the next one or something like that. But right now, he has to keep playing no matter what, because he doesn't know what the rest of his team is doing. For all he knows, Flo right now could be on like a 97 or something. He could be holding a 97 and getting the best play ever, and so could the rest of his team, and he wouldn't want to be able to just sit down and like do nothing. Because if he threw the match, that would be fully on him. But right now, as it is, Denmark not beating their previous score either, I do not believe, and that will be
Sweden out with 3 full combos.
Sweden actually beat their previous score by about 25k points or so. Oh dear. Okay. This is that accuracy difference is about actually that point. Well, that difference in it is about what I expected before.
Right.
With those misses coming from Incanium, it widened a bit, but I think without those misses, that probably would have been about the same differences we saw in those qualifiers previously, of being about 0.6 or so, leaning towards 0.7 definitely.
I believe winners pick again here. That's if I'm reading correctly. So Sweden gets another pick. Do you think they'll go tech, or do you think they'll just play it safe with another balanced map since they aren't really under any pressure here?
I don't think they really care. To put it simply, I think they're just going to talk about what song they like the most, and then they just go for it. What song do you think they like the most? That's the real question.
I don't know. I actually haven't played any of these maps, so I don't know.
Well, just taking a look at the artists alone. I mean, I'm thinking it's probably going to be like the Green Light Serenade. That's my guess. I'm going for that.
Go with that prediction.
Sweden's just gonna go easy. Hell yeah!
Big brain.
Oh, I'm a god. God among guessing, but yeah, there's no skill that went into that. I looked at it and said, Miku's in there. They're probably gonna have at least someone that's weeby that likes the music, and they did. Well, I mean, pretty much half of like the higher up Beat Saber community by this point are weebs, so.
True.
I don't think in a tournament situation many people are going to turn down Miku songs. Oh, okay. They're just going to jam out for this last map, I believe. We'll have to see, because they have that comfy lead now, where they have
comfy lead, and
they can just invite.
Denmark's probably a bit tilted at the moment.
Yeah, I think especially Incanium is going to be incredibly frustrated after that match.
Yeah, and he is going to be playing for the third map as well. They're bringing Rune in.
They're bringing Rune in. Well, it is a Miku map, so.
Oh, true.
I know that Rune likes Miku because I'm pretty sure didn't he map the old disappearance of Miku?
He did. Yep.
So he's definitely a fan. So I can understand. Maybe he just wanted to play because he likes the map. Maybe he wanted to play because it was a map that he's good at. Either way, there's a chance it's just because of Miku.
I haven't really seen much of Rune's gameplay in general, so I'm curious to see him play. I know he's played in a couple previous rounds for Denmark.
Yeah, I've seen him a small bit, but I think he's mainly. I think a lot of Denmark lies with like the same strengths. To be honest, I don't think there's much differentiating the players fully, because like with Sweden, for example, they seem to have like a couple people that have very good accuracy or something like that.
Right. They have at least some type of different skill sets. Like
yeah, there's a few different skill sets that they're switching people out for. Whereas Denmark, it seems that a lot of their players are very samey in that way. Okay. And they're asking the chat to put something in there. If you can type that correctly, then good on you for the second that you saw it. Because I definitely cannot. I don't know the keyboard combination for those. Okay.
Thank you, Josh, for the sub with Twitch Prime. We here at Cube Community very much appreciate that.
You at Cube Community, fuck. Yeah,
thank you Cube, for we're both here together at the Cube Community headquarters. Okay, headquarters.
We're Cube Community headquarters, sat on a couch, 1 meter away, because social distancing.
Of course, I know what meters are.
I would hope so.
They're They're the thing outside your house that the electricity goes through. The meter.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. No, not right at all. That's completely the wrong thing. It's a measurement of distance.
It's oh, wait. That's not how it
Oh.
works. Oh, we got another
No.
from Forehead Fox gifted to me. That's not how it's supposed to work, but I will take it. Thank you. Thank you for the emotes. We
Right.
here at Cube Community Headquarters very much appreciate it. Helps us continue to run. And we are getting right into the QR codes here, and I do enjoy looking at them. They're white, they're black, they got the squares, you know.
Okay.
QR, oh, green.
Green. I believe this is one of the faster maps in this world. I believe it's still like mid-speed area ? Because this is still in like the higher area as far as like this pool's concerned. This is definitely faster. But just in general, I'm really not sure who's going to come out of this team like on top for this map, although it's still definitely weighted in Sweden. They have definitely shown their worth there.
Very early miss.
Saying that, Bez coming out with a miss straight away. Rog also has a miss, so this is definitely starting them off on a bad note. Bits as well though. Picking up a miss. Flo's had one at the start as well. Both teams have at least 2 misses. Bez picking up a third there as well.
Bouncing back and forth now, evening out.
Oh. Yeah, you can tell just those few misses. Rog as well, that extra miss, and Small Fox. Oh no.
And Canium pulling through past his challenging past, and keeping full combo right now. Oh.
It getting suddenly closer the moment Bits misses 2 notes simultaneously.
I didn't curse him, I swear. I did not curse in Canium. It wasn't my fault.
You can tell the impact this has. Like, every time one person misses, that score shoots down. And those 2 from Bits there as well, putting them even further.
Cloud definitely carrying.
Oh, and a third.
Keep the act up past a 93. But Bits, ooh.
Yeah, his swings look like so much more lazy. He is messing up all over the place at the moment.
Entirety of Denmark holding a 90, almost a 94, except for Bits down at an 88. That's gotta hurt. That's a lot of damage.
I think by this point, because his swings seem slower than they were previously, and that mixed with a lot of misreads that I've been seeing there. Like previously, he just swung for a red note on his right saber, and not going for that pattern there as well.
Ooh, a lot of misses coming out here. It's not.
You hate to see it. Cloud missing, but those misses currently are not going to be enough. I don't believe. Unless Bits can hold himself through his ending combo here, but that is not looking likely. Rune as well messing up. And it is looking that Team Denmark is working their way down instead of their way back up like Sweden is.
Yeah. If Bits hadn't missed so many times, it continues to miss. Like it would have been fairly close, judging by the 2 top players' accuracies.
Yeah, to be honest, I think this is mainly. I think they probably would have won. To be honest, it seems like there's a big enough difference because right now Bits is single-handedly taking the average down with his 22 misses that he currently has. Oh no. Rog missing a bit more as well. Small Fox still vibing on his 94.4. Cloud vibing on a 94.7. Currently both teams having at least 2 players on the 94, but all of the averages...
Can't make up for that 87 though.
No.
Can't bring that back.
And with no tracking appearing on either team, that is going to be it. And I believe that is another point. I do not believe there's going to be any resets there. So that's probably going to be.
Ooh, we got Rocky with the
one
win.
to-
Was that Cortana?
Third one to Sweden.
Oh, what's he doing?
Holy Duffler. Okay.
What's Rogdude doing? He's pulling up Twitch? No, wait, what is that?
What is he doing? Where's he going?
What's he do? Oh, he's pulling up his stream.
He's pulled up his own stream.
Got
Let's keep this in
Inception
mind.
going on. Oh, look. Oh,
Oh, oh,
oh,
oh,
oh.
oh, I don't know what he's doing.
I don't either.
And there's no tracking calls, and with that, Denmark being the second team to be knocked out of the World Cup.
You hate to see it, but it had to be someone.
That is how a tournament works.
That do be how the tournaments go.
Wait,
thank you, Denmark, for being here.
Is Rob going back on his own stream? Hold on, is that this match? He's looking for something and I don't know what. I think he's trying to see why he missed. Wait. I see why he's angry. He swung at a block and the block just didn't get hit. He swung just over it. Oh dear. No wonder that's what he's looking back on. And we are going to be saying goodbye to Denmark.
Goodbye,
GG's in the chat.
Not the bots, man. But not that they're bots. They're not bots, but
well, some of them are, but. And we have a quick shout out as well to the mods in the chat who have banned, manually banned about 100 odd people because of the previous bot spam that we've been having today. So they've had their work cut out for them today. So give them a hand. Well, don't actually give them a hand, or I'll be really worried as to where their hand came from. But you know, you get what I mean. Give them, just go clap at them, clap vigorously in their direction.
Your controllers with me, chat. We got this. Clap for them.
No, not the controller.
Thank you, mods. We appreciate everything you're doing for Twitch chat. This goes out to you. If you don't clap your controllers, you aren't showing your dedication.
I clap my controllers, but they aren't intentional. It's never a good thing.